hated lane, y'all stole the sauce and I watched all y'all take. I hope it tastes amazing, cause
let's meet the starting lineup for the Clippers. At power forward, Robert Covington. At center, etcetera. At point guard, John Wall. At the other guard position, Norman Powell. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. Introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his 3rd NBA team. He said, coming to LA, I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys.
Great, thank you, David. So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here's Wall. Launches a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
LaVine's shot is off. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. And Paul with the block. Leonard against DeRozan. Pass to Williams. And Covington sends it back. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Free throw drops for Leonard. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
The shot by Powell, no good.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Baseline try. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Ball dishes to Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Wall against Levine. Wall passes to Powell. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Poke loose. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Williams, a screen on Powell. Back to DeRozan. And the shot goes in. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent. Halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
And it's Leonard missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Williams dishes to Levine. Williams, a screen on Powell. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And then for the Clippers. Wagner's checked in for Zubac. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. So for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. The Clippers also changing it up. Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Ross comes in for Leonard. Mann subbed in for Powell. Now, here is Morris.
2 minutes remaining.
And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson misses. And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Here's Dosunmu. Banked in off the glass.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jackson against Caruso. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Caruso, no good. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson, out to Morris. Wide open look. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Was unable to do so.
Caruso, no good. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And when Levine goes up, you have that period where you're wondering what he's going to do, and it's usually something spectacular.
Ross with a wide open look. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out front, up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies
Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Lonzo Ball out there with Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Wall. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Williams. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game. They have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Leonard. That one misses.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Powell with the drive. And again, no good by the Clippers. Chicago leading by 6. Right side, Ball. Back to Williams. And that one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Clippers with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Outside for Jackson. Sinks the triple.
Reggie
Well, the
Jackson.
defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, Navy could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Morris with the screen for Jackson. Rebound by the Bulls. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. If they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here is Ross after the Bulls pick up 2 over Drummond, and that one goes long. Outside Green. Pass the ball. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Ball kicks to Green. The kick out to Ball. To the left side wing. Ozunmu. On the wing, Green. Over Ross. They get it back. Drummond passes the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Green with the screen on Wagner. Here's DeRozan. Missed it, even after all those chances. Clippers trail by 7. Ross in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Drummond. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. For 3, Ross. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We have some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
Building that wall will help you, Coach, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, folks. Let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Clippers.
Obviously, that was UGLY. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Bulls leading by 9. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at small forward.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
Vucevic has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Here's Levine. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Levine dishes to Williams. Misses from short range. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Now here's Levine. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Covington sends it back. Now the Clippers moving it up. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And the Bulls with another miss.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Leonard inside. DeRozan defending. Outside Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac with the screen for Powell. No good on the 3. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The Bulls leading by 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. Kawhi Leonard on top.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Powell against Levine. Dishes it to Williams. It's good. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Clippers trail by 8. And the Clippers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for DeMar DeRozan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Terrence Ross is checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Norman Powell. Chicago leading by 8. Drummond with a screen on Wall. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond just rising up, gets on top of the defense.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Wall kicks to Morris. Here's Ross. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Green with a screen for Caruso. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Wagner on the wing. Wagner with a screen for Jackson. And the Clippers miss again. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The second effort, they kick it out to Green. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
For your 3, 1, 2,
Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Clippers. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball passes to Wagner. Kicks to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Wagner.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Caruso. The feed to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
23 seconds left to play in the third. Wall looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
LaVine against Powell. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. With 1 on the clock, that shot is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense, and we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Jackson. Powell for 3. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it's Zubac laying it in.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Leonard. DeRozan dishes to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for Williams.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Leonard on the wing. From 12 feet out, another one falls for the Clippers.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Williams. Passes it to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Levine. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Levine against Powell. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine finds Williams. And it's Williams again missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Outside, Covington. Oh, good with the triple. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. For 3, Levine, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Clippers call time here.
Get wild! Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back."
Thank you, David. Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Reggie Jackson.
Really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
On your big fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls. Shake back unlovable.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. Back to Williams. Good D by Covington.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
2 minutes.
Leonard with the ball.
2 minutes.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Leonard. Into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Levine. Down low, Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And the Clippers making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Williams.
And Williams drops them both.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now here's Powell. To the paint. Gets it out to Leonard. Pocket 4. Offline with his 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point. But with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA who can be this good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Chicago.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
So the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Vucevic, a screen on Powell. For 3, Levine. That shot off. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focus in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.